Hi, Leo. Welcome to your love reading for February 2017. Thank you for joining me. I truly appreciate it. Okay, anything we need to talk about? You guys already know we're in a universal year one, so very important. We're planting those seeds of intention on how we want the next 9 years to look. Remember, we run in 9-year cycles, and every year has its importance. So, like 2016 was a universal year 9. That was about letting things go, clearing the past, finishing projects. It was getting us ready for this year, which now is like a brand new beginning, brand new opportunities, lots of love. You know, Universal Year 1. The studies that I've seen show that more people meet someone, fall in love, and get married within that year. Now, of course, that's not going to happen to all of us, but that energy is there. It's all about our energy, right? It's all about the energy in the world. So the energy is there for us. Um, it's up to us whatever we do with it. Okay. Now, for anyone who wants a personal reading, which, by the way, thank you to those who've gotten a personal reading, who have put your trust in me. I am honored. Every single time I am honored, and I do give it my all. I mean, some people end up with a 2-hour reading, but, my readings aren't finished until they're finished, period. Just the way it is. I am trying to shorten my monthlies, though, because they are getting a little out of hand. Not with me, not that I mind it, even though it takes forever to download it, especially after 30 minutes. It's like pulling teeth. But that's okay. So let's get into your reading. Again, if you want a personal reading, all the information is below. My PayPal link is there. My email is there. And I tried to write out exactly how I do my personal readings. It's video recorded. It is your energy. It is your spiritual team around you. And my spiritual team, of course, who really conduct the reading, to be honest. I'm just the messenger. So, yeah, all that information is below. Those who have donated, can I tell you how thankful I am? It truly allows me to do this, to be honest with you, because, I am doing these long readings and it takes a while, and I'm doing it for 12 different signs. So, yeah, it does take a big chunk of my time, and your donations just helps greatly. And my promise to you is any donations I receive, I will pay it forward. Absolutely pay it forward in some fashion. I'm a big believer in that. Okay, so I thank you all. Now, the other readings, there's a few of the signs that I felt the urge to pull Mother Mary card. I'm feeling the same thing with you, Leo. I don't know. I haven't used these cards in quite a while, though I just love them. I mean, it's Mother Mary. Come on. She is our mother, our heavenly mother. Sometimes I take comfort in just that because, I have lost my mother. I have lost my father. And, I mean, at 56, I'm okay. But sometimes I just take comfort in Mother Mary alone. I imagine that she wraps me in her arms when I need it. And she does, and she's available to anyone, to everyone. It doesn't matter what religion you are. She doesn't care, So, your team of angels, they're there for a reason. They're put in place for a reason. Your guardian angel, has always been with you. Yet, many of us don't take advantage of that, I have a guardian angel named Angela, and today I'm inviting Angela into the reading. But yeah, this is your spiritual team that you have, and everyone has this team. So take advantage of them. Okay. No wonder my videos go so long, right? Okay. Let's pull a card. All right, Mother Mary, this is for Leo. Leo for February 2017 and beyond. I'm just looking for any messages you have. Anything that can help them on their path. Help them get back onto their path for Leo, please. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Thank you very much, Mother Mary. Thank you. By the way, guys, this reading is for Sun, Moon, and Rising always, okay? I know I forget to say that. Okay. Whoa. Okay, so I'm taking these two because I don't want to get rid of those, though. Look at that. I never noticed that. You guys know that card, right? Free yourself. I didn't know Mother Mary had a reference to that. Okay. So we have the card Sobriety. The bottom of the card says, I clear my mind. Oh, I'm sorry. It says, my mind. One more time. My clear mind is easily able to focus and concentrate. I swear to God, I have a clear mind, guys. I just can't read. My clear mind is easily able to focus and concentrate. And then we have the card Caring. Heaven cares for me, and I keep my heart open to caring about myself, others, and the world. Beautiful. We're going to read from the book on these two. We have the card Patience. I trust in divine timing. I trust in divine timing. And we have the card Present Moment. I am fully present in the here and now. Let me tell you, if we could all live in the present moment, so many of our worries would be gone. So many of our troubles would be over. But we don't. We live in the past. You know, many of us live in the past. Okay. So let's read these real quick and we'll get into your reading. Again, I just feel like, well, someone will know. And if it's more than one person, will know this is meant for you. Okay? All right. Mother Mary sent you this card as a reminder that she deeply cares for you and your family. Although you may sometimes feel alone, you are definitely watched over and protected. When life is stressful, though, as it has been lately for you, you may not feel the Blessed Mother's loving presence. So carry this card with you to help you know that divine love is here for you. This card also asks you to keep your heart open and continue caring for others. Even though you may feel unappreciated or used, remember that your spiritual path is to be loving and helpful, not to change others. However, you don't need to, nor should you, stay in any abusive or toxic situation or relationships. You can care for someone from afar. Most important, care for yourself. Dear one, take time for you and attend to things that are important for your health, happiness, and well-being. Beautiful. Thank you, Mother Mary. Sobriety. I know some people do these at the end of a reading, but I feel like this gives us a lot of guidance before we begin. Okay, you know, it's so funny. I held this card up, and it's like I could see you guys through my monitor. Like the people going, oh, no, she's talking about me. Yep, probably. But let's see. Mother Mary supports your intention to have a chemical-free lifestyle. She can guide your detoxification process and support you in choosing sobriety, one day at a time. A clear and sober mind is better able to concentrate during meditation and prayer, in the same way that a sober driver can better steer an automobile in a straight line. Your prayers for help in this regard can also reduce or even eliminate cravings for an unhealthy substance so that sobriety is a pleasant and peaceful choice. Mother Mary's love will give you the feeling of comfort, bliss, and love that you once sought through substance. Wow. Let's not forget what this said. I just want to read the very last part of it again. Your prayers for help in this regard can also reduce and even eliminate cravings for an unhealthy substance so that sobriety is a pleasant and peaceful choice. Mother Mary's love will give you the feeling of comfort, bliss, and the love that you once sought through substances. Okay. There's about, I don't know, 30 people who just popped in my mind. People that I've read for, people that I know. Probably more than 30 that I know this card is definitely for. Definitely for some of my viewers because, just by the comments alone. Yeah, and by the way, please excuse me when I don't reply to your comments. I do read each and every one. And, I'm just being honest. It is hard for me then to go back and answer everyone. But I love all the comments. I just love it. And I love, again, how you guys help each other out. I mean, that's a blessing. You're giving a blessing to someone else. So, thank you. Okay. You know what? I feel like I want to read this present moment because I feel like this is also very important. You receive this card as a gentle reminder to keep your focus upon the present moment, right now. Have you been reliving old memories, rehashing ancient wounds, or projecting yourself into the future? If so, you're missing out on life, which occurs in the here and now. Mother Mary guides you to enjoy the present, no matter what's going on. As you learn to extract the joy and blessings hidden within every experience, you'll feel continuously fulfilled in the moment. Beautiful. So true. Keeping that one out. And you know what? I'm reading Patience too. Because I just feel like there's a reason why these all came out. God's timing is perfect. As this card reminds you, when you pray for help, that request is heard and answered. If your prayer involves other people, their free will decision influences the timing of the outcome. So true. That's something that I do try to get across. Everyone has free will. Everyone. Okay. If your prayer involves other people, their free will decisions influence the timing of the outcome. Heaven knows this and devises ingenious solutions that arrive at exactly the right moment. You receive this card as a reminder to have patience with God's plan and solutions. If you try and control, force, or push your own agenda, you may miss out on an infinitely better alternative. Ask Mother Mary to help you demonstrate her infinite patience and trust in God's timing. Trust in God's timing. Thank you. Whew. Okay, well, I don't know. They meant something to me because I have goosebumps. Okay. All right, we're going to start with the Romance Angels. Leo, are you ready? Let's go. February 2017, Spirit, please. Very clear messages regarding Leo's love life. Hope for those who are struggling. and a clear path for those who are waiting. I ask that the messages be very clear, please. Again, for Leo, February 2017. And we're basing this in love, spirit. Thank you so much. Thank you. I keep hearing, I'm free to be me. I'm free to be me. I am now free to be me. Someone just said that to themselves. I'm free to be me. Maybe not in those exact words, but you just said that. Know that if you did, you're definitely connected to this reading, okay? All right, Leo. Beautiful Leo. What is going on for February? Well, we got a honeymoon. We have a honeymoon. Honeymoon, this card to me can mean a few different things. It absolutely can mean people are going on a honeymoon. It's the first card, so I feel, well, it's present energy. Let's put it that way. Present energy that is still stemming from the past. Not in a negative way, though. You know, a lot of times what I feel in this card, too, is, I mean, we'll see. But with this card, I feel this is a soulmate from a past life. And I feel like it's spirit saying, we'll protect them. Don't worry. We're coming. We're heading your direction. Don't worry. I have them right in my vision. Don't worry. Just be ready. Don't worry. Just be ready. So for some of you, even though the card isn't here yet, I bet it comes out, past life relationship. Wow, I really feel this is talking heavily about, I feel like there's a ship, and there are a bunch of people on this ship, and they're all soulmates. They're all traveling to their soulmate. But the ship is like, you know, it's not like a cruise line, but it's like a big yacht. And it's filled with men and women, children. I'm seeing everything. They're all soulmates. They all have this beautiful aura about them. And they're heading our direction. Leo, soulmate is in that boat. Heart-to-heart conversations. This, I feel, is definitely talking about a different situation. This is just talking about, you know, how conversations really need to come from a place of honesty. For some, I feel there needs to be conversation. I feel this is talking about Leos who are in a committed relationship, whether that be marriage, living together, exclusive. There's no more heart-to-heart discussions. I feel for some of you, it's almost like all of a sudden, not all of a sudden, but, you know, through the years it developed, but now you're really starting to notice that, you know, If you say something's red, they say it's black. If you say it's black, they say it's red. If you say you want Italian for dinner, they say Mexican. It's like you can't get on the same page. But you used to be on the same page. But now it's just, and it's, I don't even feel there's heavy fighting. I just feel like you are, and you know, I have to tell you, I feel this is more the females. It's like you were just starting to notice that you're at this crossroads here. It's not that you're butting heads, so to speak. Though I could see that happening. Like I could see a discussion turning into an argument very quickly. Even though during this discussion there was nothing to argue. It shouldn't have been an argument. You know what I mean? I wish you guys could answer me back. I got to start doing. You know, I think next month I'm going to do these live because I'd love to have your feedback as I'm doing it. Because in my mind, it's very clear. You know, it's very clear what's going on here, and I do feel that the people I'm talking about, you know, also. And if it doesn't fit, then that one's not for you. You know. I mean, if you're not in a committed relationship, this is definitely not for you. Though, the message is really for everyone. Honesty with our discussions. Honestly letting people know our feelings. Being honest. You know, I'm a big believer in being completely honest. Because I feel the minute that a lie enters into a relationship, it changes the fabric of the relationship. Ugh. Now we got this damn lie right in between us. What do we do? How do I trust you? Well, I want to tell you what I'm hearing is base it on the lie. If the lie is, you know, something silly, something that does not affect you, let it go. Let it go. Sometimes people lie to protect us. This lie is bigger. Well, there's your caution flag. There's your sign to do what you will. I feel this is very much in a free will decision here. Okay, let's keep going. Trust. Trust. The card trust talks about, you know, the situation is calling for you to have faith. And let me tell you, I feel like it applies to everything. It's definitely applying to these people in the committed relationship. Again, who are just, you know, felt like they were the same. Now they're feeling like they're opposites. I feel this for some. This is, okay. Spirit's saying sometimes we just have to let things go. That not everything that is said has merit to it or even needs to stay in our head. Let it go. It's like I have the picture of like air coming in one ear and just flying out the other. It's like, let's not get angry about that. Let's pick our battles. Others trust. Trust that this ship is carrying your soulmate. All right, I'm going to do a little shuffling here. I want to ask Spirit more about this card, Honeymoon. You have the card, Stay Optimistic About Your Love Life. I want to know more, Spirit, about the ship that's carrying these soulmates. And I leave that open to you to tell us what Leo needs to know. Like maybe the arrival time. Do one more, Spirit. One more card, please. Okay. 3 more cards. You know the Virgo in me. I can't leave this block empty. Thank you, Spirit. Ta-da! Okay. I wasn't planning on pulling out this many cards, but, you know, if they want to come out, they're going to, then I'm going to accept them. Okay, we have the card Stay Optimistic About Your Love Life. And this is right under the boat that has your soulmate. What I love about this woman is she's offering her love up to the universe. And then she trusts. There's like no expectations beyond what the universe wants to bring her. How can she know better? So it's about just staying optimistic, staying in the present moment, and understanding when you're offering up your love, no strings attached. When you're offering up your intentions of what you want the universe to bring you, offer, and then trust. Trust that it will come to you. This is the most important part of it. Not just asking the universe, but trusting in the universe. Don't ask if you can't trust. That's how I feel. What's the sense? You waste your time. You have to believe. You have to know. But you also have to know what you want. You know, a lot of times, very hard relationships are really soul lessons. And they give you the opportunity to see exactly what you don't want in a lover. I feel like I want to tell everyone, if you have someone on your mind who is, well, something's just not right, put down on a piece of paper all the pros, all the cons about this relationship moving forward. Be honest. And then read that a few times. You may have to make adjustments. But I feel through that, you receive your own answer. Then we have the card Forgiving and Learning. And not only that, we have the card Healing Family Issues. And I know. I wish these could all be beautiful love cards. But when we clear this energy, that's when we get all the beautiful love cards. Forgiving and Learning. You know, I truly believe through my spirit guides, through my beautiful deceased family, and through my angel, Angela, I truly believe, you know, that many of the hardships of life are soul lessons. This is where we find our soul growth. For some, you know, I know it feels like you keep getting knocked down, and every time you get back up, you get knocked down again. Understand, for some, that was a challenge that you were willing to take on before you came to Earth, before you took human form. You had soul contracts. This is what I have not learned yet in my previous lives, so I need to still learn this. Sometimes it can be things, you know, It's like if we can't learn to let go of energy of the past, truly understanding the past is the past. It has its importance, but not the energy of, hanging on to something that perhaps doesn't even belong to us anyways. Because remember, everyone has free will. It doesn't matter how much we like someone. If they don't like us back, they just don't like us back, and that hurts. But it is their right. And honestly, do you want to be with someone who doesn't love you, who is unable to give you the love that your heart truly needs? No. So this is about looking back at relationships again. Find the pattern. Find the pattern in your lives. I mean, I'm a big believer in numerology too, and I feel like there's a pattern to everything. There's a divine order. And part of that is understanding these challenges are soul lessons so that our soul can evolve and evolve and evolve. And once you learn the lesson, claim it so you never have to repeat it. Some of you, this still has to do with your parents. Some of you, it's still going back, looking at, the things that happen. Is there someone you need to forgive? Doesn't mean, again, that you need to call them on the phone and forgive them. You need to forgive within your own heart. But if you are going to forgive within your own heart, then mean it, because once you truly forgive, that longing, that what you're missing disappears. Tough cards, but probably the most important cards. Because until we master this, I feel like our life is just like ba-boom, 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 challenge after challenge after challenge after challenge, and they may look different, but they have the same purpose. So, I'm going to let that be. Got to stay optimistic. Okay, now we have the card, Make the Effort. You guys know why I love this card. To me, this is a spiritual card. This is a card talking about the energy of love coming your way. A great love coming your way. And your intuition should be on fire, or will be. Because with this card, you're being guided to take certain steps that bring you together. And so are they, by the way. This doesn't mean, like your intuition is going to tell you, go to Home Depot at 3 o'clock. Well, you know what? If your intuition tells you that, maybe you should listen to that. But if your head tells you that, don't listen to it. But if you know how to listen from your intuition, it's your first response. It's funny, real quick, I was watching a game show last night called The Wall. And I think I only saw it one other time. And, talk about the highs and the lows. That's life. But what I thought to myself is, the person who was answering the questions, they're in a hidden room, or they're isolated, and they're asked these questions and they don't know if they're right or wrong. But there was a woman, and 2 times in a row, she had 4 choices. She didn't know the answer to any of them. But her first choice, I think it was like Cincinnati. I don't know. They had like Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, something, St. Louis, and something else. And she said Cincinnati. Immediately, Cincinnati. But then she doubted herself and changed it to St. Louis. Well, the answer was Cincinnati. She didn't know it. Her intuition was telling her. Her gut was telling her. If only she would have listened, they would have made more money. But it wasn't just the one time. It was 2 times in a row I noticed this. So I'm only saying that because You know, if you don't think your intuition means anything, you're wrong. Okay. Anyways, again. So you're being asked to make the effort. This love is coming in. This love is coming in. I already know this love is coming in. It's in this boat. And there's quite a few. Quite a few. You know, it's funny because I feel like I feel like some are children, and I feel that they're coming. You know, it's like their family is moving to this town so that these children can meet and grow up together. That doesn't mean that then they will turn into a romantic relationship and live happily ever after. Probably not. They'll probably go their separate ways, as many soulmates do, because they have to learn their own life experiences. But they come back. You go back. You know what I mean? It's like you come back together when the timing is right. Take the steps you're guided to take. You have to be in the present moment to hear your intuition. Okay? Look on the bottom of this card. I trust in divine timing. That's what this is asking for. But when this person comes in, don't be afraid. Not at all. Express your love. You know, express your love, but do it, keep your wits about you. Okay. Spirit saying, allow yourself to get lost in the love and the romance, but also keep your wits about you at the same time, you know. And I feel that this is coming more about, for a few of you, when this soulmate comes in, it's like the friends and everything else will be pushed away. And that, of course, is your choice. But Spirit's just saying, be aware. Be aware. And we have the wedding card. Some of you, of course, this is going to end up in a marriage. I already knew that. I knew that just through the numerology. For some of you, it goes back to this heart-to-heart conversations and healing the family issues. Don't sweep them under the rug anymore. Heal them one by one. Write them down. I'm getting a big thing about writing things down for February. I don't know. And I'm doing the same thing. I am writing things down. So there's something about that. Perhaps we need to see it in black and white, pen and paper. Because this can be healed. That's the thing. This marriages that they're talking about, these commitments, these long-term commitments, again, you are exclusive to each other. And I don't even feel that there has been like any kind of cheating, anything like that. I truly feel it's just, look, honey, do you like this color red? No, I prefer black. Hey, babe, I bought a pizza. What's it got on it? Pepperoni? Uh-huh. Okay, I don't want it. What do you mean? That kind of thing. Now, you could get angry about that. Like, what the hell? I went out and I bought this pizza for you, and now you don't want it? That's one way to react. Or you can say, okay, how about if I take the pepperoni off half the pizza? Now, you have your half, I have my half. It's a solution to a problem. It allows you to move on. Don't allow that to sit in your head. Let it go. Okay. Anyway. It's so funny, before I move on, because I got this with a couple other signs about people in a marriage, people in a commitment. And it is about not giving up. Don't give up, okay? Don't give up. And okay. So Spirit says I don't need to explain it anymore. I was going to say I didn't feel heavy cheating, any of that kind of stuff, but Spirit says move on. So we are. Okay, let's do another row. All right, Spirit, tell us more. I want to know more about this great love. I want to know more about this wedding. Get the card, finances and career. And I have to tell you, I feel this card, because I'm getting this card a lot also. And I feel this card is talking about focusing on your own foundation right now. Building your own foundation. Keeping your focus on your career. Your passions. Because I feel while you do that, that's when everything starts coming in. Because then you're not like, oh my God, when's my love coming? Oh my God, when's the ship arriving? You know, oh my God, did the ship dock? You know, where's my love? You won't have time for that. That's the anxiety. Whew, I feel anxious just saying all that. Focus on your passions. Focus on yourself. Focus on growing and strengthening your foundation. And I promise you, while you're doing that, it's going to slip in. It's just going to slip in somehow. It's one of those beautiful type of surprises, you know? Like, what? The hell did you come from? All right, I'm going to take 2 more cards, and we're going to finish with this deck. So we have the card very soon. Very soon. So thank you, Spirit. It was definitely one of my questions I asked. Because I know you, Leo. You're fire. You don't want to wait around. You want to know when. Well, soon. Soon. So keep yourself focused on building your own foundation. Because everything else is coming in very soon. And by the way, when I do my readings, when I'm meditating and shuffling, and let me tell you, I love to meditate and shuffle at the same time. It's so relaxing to me. I forget what I was going to say. Oh, when I'm meditating and I'm shuffling, I always, for all my readings, even my personal readings, I ask for 3 months out, okay? So within the next 3 months. Now, with this card very soon, and Spirit, you know, my guides clearly know how I do my readings. So they know I asked for 3 months out. So very soon, to me, means even sooner than 3 months. I was only going to take 3 cards, but I'm taking them. Okay. Okay, Leo, Leo, Leo. We have true love down here. But I also have the card of codependency. And it's kind of weird that it would land itself down here. Because above it, I have the card let go of control issues. You know, it's so weird. If you look at this picture, you see this woman and this child looking at this man. Look at their expression. It's like there's fear. I feel like when I see it, I feel like he must be abusive or something. Because if even the child is afraid, something's going on. He's trying to control you and your children. Leo men, if this is you, think about this, please. Now, of course, I don't mean all of you. I love Leo. But think about this, because I do feel this is a few of you. See the reaction that you cause. This could be a female too, but I want you to look at their faces. Because when we try to control another, this is the reaction we get. Some people will call this power. I don't. I think the person who does this has more fear inside themselves than this person. Because they can leave. They can leave you. And they probably will. As you sit here trying to control the situation. Trying to control everything into a pretty little package. But you can't. And you're not meant to. It's almost like she's got one foot out the door. It's funny because there's no fear in her face, only in the child. And let me tell you, this mother, she's going to protect this child. She will always choose this child over you. Understand that. So for the few Leo men I'm talking to, it's like you'll recognize yourself in this picture. Got to have control. Well, that can only get you so far. I feel like it's too bad. It's too bad. You know what, Liam? The Leo men I'm speaking of, I feel like this control that you have, this need to control, also stems probably from your father or your mother or your brother, your sister, someone who had a large influence over you, and now you've taken on this persona. You're scaring your child. If this is not your child, this is just her child, think about that. Think about your actions and how it affects other people. And I feel for some of you, this is a Leo woman. Like, screw you, you know? I feel like this woman has given a lot. But it's just never enough. It's never enough. Thinking we have control over someone else. It's like a power trip. But we don't. They may act like you have power over them. But you don't. I want you to heal that because I can feel that in you. You know, this, like you can't make me smile. And that's not even your characteristic, Leo. It's definitely stemming. Let me tell you, for this few guys that I'm talking to, I don't feel like it's a large amount of people. I feel like it's a few. And I know you'll know who you are. You might be insulted, as a matter of fact. That's what I'm told. You'll probably be insulted by my words. But when you think about it, you just might be healed. So, if I have to insult you to help heal you, so be it. That's my job. That's my job. Heal thyself. You know, when we act like this, we never get to experience love. We just don't. You know, we have the card codependency right underneath that. Who do you think's dependent in this relationship? You know, I feel like this can certainly be Leo women too. Don't get me wrong. But what Spirit has shown me are men right now. But it can certainly be women too. You know, Spirit gives me images that I can relate to, so to speak, okay? So I feel this woman who's been dependent on you. She's getting ready to walk out the door. It's like she's seeking freedom. It's a shame because I feel like she really loves you. You have to fix this. What's going on with you and this child? You have to fix it. Okay? Because understand, this need for control will go on generation after generation. Someone has to break it. Live for today. Okay. Then we have true love. True love. With your treat. I love that. Because, yeah, we have the wedding card too. So I feel like for some of you, this is your true love coming in. And perhaps you are together. Aw. For some of you, and I know this feeling, this is your dad who has passed. And you are going to be getting married. And he's going to be there with you. Just talk. Just ask him. Ask him what you need to ask him. It's like there's questions you have. Ask him. He'll send you a sign somehow. But I can tell you, he's going to approve of this person. Absolutely. Because he would walk you down the aisle himself if he could. And he will be there. Remember that. All right, I want to do some clarifiers now. I want to do this true love, of course. I want to do make the effort. And I want to do honeymoon. Even though I don't really feel like, no. Because, you know, I don't need clarification on that. Let's do wedding. And let's let the energy cards go. Let's keep up very soon, though. Stay optimistic. Okay. Let's do some clarifiers real quick, guys. Let's start with true love. Romance of a lifetime. Okay, I want to do on make the effort. Great love is we're taking the steps you're guided to take. Couple more shuffles, see if anything else wants to come out. Beautiful. Okay, that's too many. Trust me, sometimes when cards come out, it's because of my error. Okay, I have to turn my stove off real quick. I have a lasagna cooking. So you're going to see my pajama pants. Sorry, but I have to turn it off, so excuse me 1 second. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, let's start a true love. True love. True love's making me feel giddy. Excuse me. All right, right off the bat, I know for some of you, it is an earth sign coming in. It is a king. You know, when I do a clarifier, you know, that's what I'm asking. I want to know who's coming in, and I want to know if there's anything that we need to know. You need to know about this. So this is King of Pentacles. So it's an earth. Okay, so this would be Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Of course, it could be Sun, Moon, or Rising, but I can tell you, I feel this person has very strong earth characteristics. Definitely. I feel this person comes in and, well, number one, they're equals. They're equals to you. A king or queen, you know, it doesn't matter. It's king or queen. To me, when they show up as a clarifier on love, it's one sign to let us know that this person coming in is equal. Like attracts like. So it's like they have the same vision as you, or the visions you have, they can clearly see and understand. Almost always successful. You know, very seldom we see a, well, I shouldn't say, they very seldom we see an earth sign not working, because, you know, that's not true. There's a lot of earth signs that aren't working. Some because they can't find jobs, and others just because they're not. But this is not that's not going to happen to you guys. This person's coming in as strong. For some of you, it could be coming through an opportunity that you meet this man or woman. Because with the Page of Ariel, also Earth, or Pentacles, you know, it talks about our material needs and what have you. Brings in messages, and she's bringing in the message that there will be an opportunity offered to you. I feel like this is a life-changing opportunity. You know, how large, I don't know. But it's enough. It's enough where you say yes to it. And for some, I do feel that you end up meeting him through this opportunity. Again, this is guided to you. You don't have to be anywhere at a certain time. Please remember that and let go of that. Okay? Just let go of that. For some, it could be fire. Could be a fire sign. You know, I'm not feeling it 100%, but it could be. Aries, Leo, Sag, you know, another Leo. I don't feel like it's another Leo, though. I feel like it is someone different than yourself. Yet, the beauty is unbelievable. Okay. Okay. And make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Again, this is talking about keeping your focus on your passions, keeping your focus on your own foundation, to continue to do what you love. Because honestly, guys, I do feel this is a great time of personal growth for almost all of us. I feel like opportunities will be knocking on the door for many of us. We got to be in that present moment. Patience. Present moment. Sobriety. Clear-minded. Caring. Loving. Again, so I feel like while you're focusing on something else, something that you love, or doesn't have to be that you absolutely love it, but it's something that gives you growth in your career. You're busy over here focusing. Maybe the Ace of Raphael. Positive new emotional experience coming in. The Ace of Raphael. Deep and lasting. Spiritual love. Romantic. Hello, it's a water sign. Full of emotions. For some of you, this is exactly what you needed. You needed someone who can open up. Here you go. Yeah, for some, water. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Trying to think. I thought about starting like a spiritual dating site too, because I'm getting to know you guys, male and female. And there's a few of you, like I think, oh, I should introduce this person to that person. Even though one lives in China and the other one lives in Canada, or, one lives in New Zealand and the other one lives, in Malaysia. I mean, but we can't let that stop us. Distance does not have to stop us, that's for sure. Okay, so in this wedding, which is the ultimate, which is where this eventually is all leading to. Again, very soon was a separate card, okay? This is all just coming very soon. So we have the High Priestess. Knight of Michael. That worry. Worrying, worrying, worrying. Don't allow it to happen, okay? Don't worry about this situation. Keep your thoughts focused on things you love. Keep your thoughts positive. And trust in the universe. Or don't ask the universe. You know what I mean? It's like you can't ask, but then not trust. I mean, it's real. But I feel this worry is just going away because with the 10 of Michaels here, so you have the 9 and you have the 10. This is the end of heartbreak. This is the end of bullshit. This is the end of people using you, abusing you. This is you at the point where you've had enough. Sometimes Spirit has to take you this low to bring you up to the mountaintop, to bring you up this high. Sometimes you have to be taken down as low as you can go to rebuild yourself. You went through a lot of lessons to get here. They weren't easy, but you did it. Now it's about closing the door on the past. Literally closing the door on the past. Enough is enough. Now that I know better, I'm going to do better. It's freedom. It's freedom from these worries. It's freedom from the people who are causing you to worry like this. Though there's nothing you can do about it, though you still worry. It's freedom from that. It's the knowledge of understanding that everyone has their own soul lessons. And our job is not to go in and help them solve their soul lesson. No, it's their job. So, we'll get that universal push when we try to do that. So don't. That's exactly what the Knight of Michaels talks about. Don't try to fix people. It's not your job. And I feel like you listen. I feel like you had enough. And you do close the door to the past. And that's what opens up this beautiful present and future for you. 6 of Raphael. Some of you, this could be a rekindled relationship. So for some of you, it could be about a marriage where there was a breakup and you're coming back together. You're analyzing what went wrong. You're putting to bed the troubles that meant nothing. And there's a coming back together. Okay, whew. I was going to do a clarifier very soon, but I don't feel like I should. You know, sometimes I feel like even myself, I need to just trust what's right in front of me. When is this happening? Soon. Within 3 months. But to me, sooner. So we have to get our energy ready. Okay? Because if you're harping on the past, baby, if your mind is all on that ex who treated you like shit anyway, and you just want that person back, trust me, the timing won't be right for you then. You'll have to wait longer until you clear this energy. It's not that you lose love, but the timing won't be right. You can help the timing by clearing your own energy. All right, guys. I love you to death, Leo. Um, you know, I love you to death. That's all I can say. And I've noticed that you are getting less and less energy cards. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. That's a good sign. That means people are truly working on themselves, just working on their energy, learning how to be that magician. So good for you guys. Okay. I just heard turn the last card over. Deception. So that goes back to the very beginning. You know, for those who are hanging on, I have to have this person, even though they beat me, even though they drink all day, I still have to have this person. Even though my daughter is so afraid of this person, I still want him. Come on. No, you don't. No, you don't. Let him go. Oh, okay. Some of you past life relationships coming in too. Beautiful. Okay, Leo. No clue how long this video went. I feel like I want to do, before I let you go, I feel like I want to do a clarifier on this past life relationship because I'm feeling like this is something new also. Spirit, I want to know who this past life relationship is for. Justice. The Lovers. Could it be a Gemini coming in for Leo? I could see that. I could see Gemini and Leo together. Definitely. Could be. Whatever it is, you're going to have to take a leap of faith. You're going to have to trust. Remember, this is the Fool card. The Fool card does not bring past into the present or the future. The Fool lives in the present moment. It has a foot into the future. The Fool is the unknown. That's why it's 0. It's the unknown. It's the excitement of the unknown, I feel, anyway. It talks about doing what brings you joy. And as you do what brings you joy, your lover just comes in. Why? Because it's time. Because the timing is correct. Because you did not give up on the things that you need to clear away. The Lovers. You know, the Lovers, to me, the basis of the card, it talks about the power of love. And through our love, how we can change the world. Or we could crush someone. That's the power of love. So, this love that's coming in for you, please accept it. and then give everything to this person so you can really feel love like it's meant to be. True love. Many. It's going to be a wedding at the end of 2017. I hope I'm invited. Okay, guys. Well, I'm glad I did that. So for some, it may be a Gemini coming in. I know that's a lot of different signs, and that's why I don't like doing signs, but you guys asked for it, so I'm giving it to you. All right, guys. Thanks, Leo. Thanks so much. Really take this time to enjoy life because the energies are really here for us to restart. You know, if we don't like the way our life is now is the time to change it. Honestly, now is the time. Don't be afraid. You know, fear. Fear. What's fear? What lies on the other side of fear? Beauty, excitement, adventure. Ugh, go for it, Leo. Live your life. Okay. I love you guys. Thanks so much. I'm going to get this uploaded and up right away. All right. Thanks, Leo. I will see you in March. Wow. Maybe on Valentine's Day, too, though. I may do something. By the way, for those who don't have a partner for Valentine's Day, you know, my spirit guide's very clear, saying, he asked me to say it in another reading, that you are not alone. Remember that. You're not alone. That Valentine's Day is just a day. You know, it was not created by the heavens. You know, if you don't have someone, it doesn't mean heaven, you know, made you go through this terrible holiday alone. No, this is a man-made holiday. And, you know, on a soul level, there is no one else we need but ourselves. We have everything we need. So don't be depressed if you don't have someone. A matter of fact, do the opposite. Take a leap of faith and get yourself out there. You know, for some of you, I feel you should go alone. Like, go to the movies just by yourself. Go grab, you know, a snack just by yourself. I don't know why I'm seeing that, but I'm seeing that as like an opportunity comes to you in love when when you walk through the fear and you learn to love just being with you. You know, that's what it is. Okay, Leo, love you guys. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.